day 8 through 15. I'm not even gonna really show this too much. I mostly kind of want to just kind of like free do it here. I did explain it in the Google slide, but I kind of want to free roam a little bit, just so that you guys can like get like a fresh start. I like just made the like slides presentation. So this is exactly how I would put it on if like this was the first time. This is after you change the bio username, and you the bio username, all of that jazz, the name of the accounts, so this is what you're going to want to do. These are the exact settings that you're going to want to turn on. Make sure to turn on the follow, turn this on, boom, boom, boom. Follow users, likers, turn that on. Make sure to leave this at 10, right? I'm right now I'm going to put this at 1 through 10. This I usually don't really mess with. The delays after following. Follow limit per day, we're going to keep this at 10. Auto increment follow per day, we're going to put this at 1. We're going to put this at 10 as well. We're going to turn on this setting as well after you made sure to also have your list of names that it will not interact with. Like stories after following, because it's also good to go on like notification stack for the absolute most conversions, for not the absolute most conversions, but for a bit higher of conversions is good to notification stack. So that's why I like to turn on like stories after following. And then go ahead and save changes for here. This is how the follows should look. And then we're going to head over to likes. We're going to turn it on. We're going to turn on like sources followers. And we're going to also put this at 5. We're going to put this at 5 to 30. Likes post per user. We're going to make sure that that's at 1 for now. If you want to also have it at 2, that's also fine. 1 to 2 is great. But for now, we're going to keep it at 1. Auto increment per day. I'm actually about to put this at daily limit 1 for now and 30. And then we're going to also turn this on as well. Delete specific accounts. We'll also turn on, you can leave this on, I guess, off or on, it doesn't matter. Oh, also turn on do not like user that was already liked by the same tagged account, so that it doesn't intertwine with people. We don't really care too much though, because it's not really for conversions. This isn't the optimal setup to make the most amount of money, but it's a decent enough setup, so you don't want the same accounts to just interact with people, because they will see that, oh, this is the same account as the other one that liked my post, and you don't want to kill the illusion. So back at the follows, I'm also going to turn on don't follow user that was already followed by the same tagged account under follows. So go ahead and save changes there. And to also make it a bit more diverse, I'm also going to turn on story views just for the funsies. And I'm also going to like stories after viewing 200. That is no. Oh, wait. So yeah, so we're going to have this at we're going to have this at 15. We're going to have this at 1, this at 1. Don't view the same account twice. View highlights if there's no story, vice versa, yada yada. Minimum user to view, we're going to keep this at 1, keep this at 15. This really like diversifies everything that it does. Viewed story per account, we're going to keep this at 10. Story viewer limit, we're going to keep this at 15. So it'll do 15 story views and also 15 likes on all those users as well. And then boom. And this is how we're going to leave it at for a while. This is it. If you also do want to, I think if you also add DMs to the mix, it could also help as well. So I'm just gonna just turn this on. Direct message new followers. If I happen to just get a new follower after doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna tell them, thank you so much for following this account. Means a lot, or something like that. This part, I'm usually like a bit creative on the direct message, because it's kind of like building a teddy bear that has like a voice inside of it that you can only hear once ever, and then it won't ever say that thing ever again. If you want it to be a bit more persuasive, I think that, adding AI DMs. I'm not really the best at AI DMs. So if you're good at AI DMs and you're getting high conversions with AI DMs, please do hit me up. Please do, because I think that would be a really big game changer. But anyways, I'm just going to just turn this on for now. And it's just going to say, thank you so much for following this account. It means a lot. If you also want to add spin tags, I like to go into ChatGPT. I'm not even going to copy that. I'm just going to copy this, right? And just paste it into ChatGPT. And then tell ChatGPT, spin this shit. Thanks for appreciate so much, a ton for supporting, for checking out. Okay, yeah, sure, this is decent. I'm going to copy this. I'm actually about to take out, thank you so much for checking this account out. This means the world. Hope you didn't mind me stalking your page. Hope you didn't mind me stalking your page. I ran into you under. I found. I found you under suggested. And so the thing about this is that you have to pretty much know what they're going to respond with after this, in order to like continue using the DM feature. But if you also just want it to, if you really want to lower the chance of your accounts getting banned, I think that having these settings right here, just having having one DM per day, is like perfect. Having one DM per day with the spin tax on it as well is perfect, because Instagram can also read all the DMs, or the Instagram detection bot can read all the DMs. So the more actions that you're doing, the more you diversify the actions that you're doing, the more trust that Instagram has with you. So that's also why we're going to leave Reels on. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If you would also like to, you can also turn on unfollow using, you can also turn on unfollow and just like leave it on really low. This is going to be this is how it's going to be for the next like few days, or the next few weeks. So it's good to like diversify, just to make sure that, it doesn't, just every small thing that your account does prevents the Instagram detection bot from seeing your account. So we're actually going to turn on unfollow, make sure that all of these are on, and make sure that it does one unfollow a day, literally just one, and days before account is unfollowed after, let's make it after 14 days, so that, because this is going to be on for the entire month, just like this. Boom. It's only going to do one follow a day. I like to scrape my unfollows, or my followings list to use for the unfollows. But in this, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do all of that. Enable follow tool if there's no more users to unfollow. No, we're gonna leave that off because it should always be on. Don't unfollow followers is one thing that you want to make sure that you also have on as well. Don't unfollow followers only applies to accounts that the bot followed itself. So if your account already has follows, the best thing to do is to go and turn on unfollow specific accounts and then scrape all of the followings and then into your current followings and then unfollow that way in case your accounts happen to have a ton of follows. But this is it. This is how your account should look right here. And so what you would also want to do if you don't feel like, going and turning on all of these for every single account, you could just go to the top right, go to copy settings, and then just go and select all right at the top here and just go and paste them on all. I have a lot of accounts running. On this phone, on this computer. I meant I kind of like went a bit obsessive there. It says extra settings in demonstration video, and then I just went ham and just turned on a bunch.